don't like that I came in on the key change. That sounds kind of sinister, doesn't it? Hey, folks, I'm CBC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. The title of the stream was a jape. Do you see, I'm not George Stobart at all. Although, expect me to go, I'm George Stobart, many a time. Because a Disappearing Act did that a couple times when Stonehenge played Broken Sword 3. And my goodness, it makes me smile to this day. Why do I bring this up? Well, because today, you play Broken Sword 5, lowercase, The Serpent is Curse. Gotta make sure that it's a legitimate copy that I downloaded from you, Nintendo. It sure is. How's everybody doing? Welcome on Invictress and O'Whales, Empirical Woodland, and Lurkers. Greb was in my stream yesterday. I'm not backing that stream up, so you guys have to trust me on that one. They were here and saying hello. Everyone was great. Oh, dang, bonus content? What do we got? Nothing. How am I today? I'm alright. Work was ups and downs, is what it was. But a streamer came into my shop, and I know them. Like, I watched them, and I was like, hello, bye. And it was really surreal watching this voice come out of a human, and not, you know, whatever this person is in their stream representation. That's a secret for another day. But the serpent was wiser than all the animals that were in paradise. And God cursed the serpent and called him devil. And he said, Behold, Adam has become like one of us, knowing evil from good. Battle not with it. Oh, here we go. Fight ye not monsters. Very, very good. How many games have begun with fight ye not monsters? Let's put you there. Hopefully that'll be fine. Empirical Woodland, we have space for that in my server as well, but you gotta sign up and approve, yeah? I have very limited interactions with the Broken Sword series. Stream friend Lord Canty tells me that it's a really good series. I know there is that one remake on the Game Boy Advance, I think, where there is a secret solution to a puzzle. You have Nicole, like, lift up her top, and then the gate's like, sure, I'll open. Otherwise, it is a pretty well thought of series, I believe. So, yeah, let's take a look at it.
We must go now. Papa!
Tiago, go with your mother to the trap. Take this. It will always be your guide.
Yes, Papa.
Really solid
We will join
animation.
you shortly. Xavier, the painting.
No refathering. Look at it.
La maledicción. This way.
Senora, it is too late. Go.
Senor, in here. Search them.
Is that what's it from LA Noire? That's Cole.
Of course.
Although I have my doubts.
Paris in the spring. Passion, romance,
L'amour. I was working in art insurance. It paid the rent. Just about. And then, by chance, I met Nico at a private view.
You didn't tell me that you were back in Paris, George?
We should catch up. Let's have lunch.
Nobody move!
Aw, gun is my least favorite pizza topping. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Gun certainly doesn't.
Stay back.
Once again, Paris had shown me her dark side. A brutal robbery, a senseless murder. Nico and I were about to be drawn into a new and terrifying adventure together.
Also, there's accents. Broken Sword has accents.
The gallery owner was dead. I guess sometimes playing the hero doesn't pay. My company had insured the exhibition, so I had a crime to solve. The cops would be here soon. I didn't have much time.
Alright, what do we got? Door. Can examine door.
The door was marked private.
So,
Just 90,000 for this one.
Broken Sword is a point-and-click adventure game.
The label said it was painted in 1932. The gallery wanted 80 grand for it.
I wonder what this is.
This was where the stolen painting had hung. Why that painting? And why kill for it?
I want to see what that thing is. Yeah,
The
you.
stolen painting had an alarm, which should have sounded when the painting was removed. I needed to find out why it hadn't. It was the speaker cone for the alarm. It hadn't sounded when the painting was stolen.
So,
Fine to me. That wasn't the reason the alarm didn't go off.
get ready for your mobile gaming advert experience, everybody, where you go, player, it's like this, and I don't get it.
The priest was giving last rites to the gallery owner. I didn't want to interfere. Poor guy.
Come over here.
Excuse me, Father.
Yes, my son.
I'm George Stobart. My company insures
There it
this.
is.
My
Although
name is
apparently
Simeon.
Stobart has 2 B's in it.
Is there anything I can do?
You can pray for his soul.
A senseless murder.
On the contrary, this killing makes plenty of sense.
What do you mean?
A great evil has taken place.
How are we doing volumes-wise?
This
We
is the
good
work of the
volumes-wise? I never quite know looking at these sliders.
I am a Dominican priest. I know these things. And now, excuse me, I must pray.
1 minute, I'd been planning dinner with Nico. The next, I was talking art theft, murder, and the devil with a priest. Poor guy.
Ooh. I see things.
In Henri's pocket was a tiny bottle. It was a bottle of Brett. The label claimed it would wake the beast within.
60% of the time, it works every time.
There was a small piece of paper in the dead man's hand. It was too intriguing not to take a look. It read, 2:30 p.m., be ready. Innocent enough, until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m. There was something fishy going on around here, and it wasn't just the canapes. I quickly replaced the note. There was no way anyone would have survived that. I didn't want Henri's blood on my hands. He definitely looked better.
A man has died, George. What do you...
A cryptic note and a bottle of overpowering cologne. No personal effects or anything else of substance. I needed to find where he kept his records. The bust was balanced precariously on the pedestal. I didn't want to knock it off.
I bet I will, though.
For the discerning connoisseur, a soupçon at 80,000.
Like, I bet I knock it, and then people come to look at it, and then while they are distracted, that's where I run away.
The door was marked private.
Can you look at it? Because, like, there's something coming out of
The
it.
door was locked with a keypad. The wires from the camera ran into the room behind. It must have captured the whole robbery. If I could
Okay,
get
there
the
we
code
go.
to the keypad, I might be able to shed some light on the crime.
Is that an actual Degas? Like, I'm pretty sure this one is an actual painting.
The alarm still worked on that painting. I wondered why the stolen painting's alarm hadn't sounded.
Can I try that here?
So, the alarm wasn't broken. I suspected foul play.
Wait. Yeah, like, all the wires appeared... Oh, wait, no, they're not. No, they're not. I was gonna say, all the wires appear correct. Not you, Mr. Red Wire. Yeah, see, look at
So
that.
that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. This was an inside job.
Pretty sure this is a real painting as well. Like, that's, I want to say that's a Goya. It's hard to tell. There are alive people in it. Solid history joke right there. Ooh. Pizza.
The thief left the pizza box behind. I wondered what was in it. Well, no surprise there. Pizza. The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left.
So naturally, I'm going to steal it. Just put it right in my pocket. Well, here's the thing, Empirical Woodland. When the guy came in, gone. So, I foolish to assume.
It was Hector Lane, France's greatest art critic. We'd met before. It hadn't ended well. For a moment, I thought he was dead. But from the snoring, I guessed he'd only fainted.
I recently began reading Snuff by Terry Pratchett, by which I mean a matter of hours ago. And there is a bit where Vines is suspicious of the word soiree, and the book notes that men of his stature are like always suspicious of words with accents. Soiree. Rix just did buy it and send it back with me because I read her book, so she read me another book to read. What are you? I want to take that.
In the pocket was a pair of nail clippers. They were monogrammed with the letters HL. Lane was out cold. I was going to need something to bring him around.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Time to awaken the beast.
Yeah! See? You wake up the beast. There you go.
What?
The book is Snuff. I am about 50 pages in.
What was that? It smells like the 70s.
It's making me laugh a lot,
Where am I?
and I do like books that do that.
You fainted. Welcome back to the land of the living.
I wouldn't exactly call
George!
this living. Don't just stand there. Get me something to eat. I've had a terrible shock, you know.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Sorry, Henri.
I found a slice of pizza.
I asked for food, boy, not a cardboard simulacrum.
Oh, okay, if you don't want it.
I didn't say that. Now give it here. Given the circumstances, that was surprisingly acceptable. Now, what's been going on? Oh, Henri, is he
Dead? Afraid so.
poor chap? Just like him to steal the limelight, though.
So, the Discworld books are all pretty good, and they can, generally speaking, be read in any order you want, and I like that. Rickstra's picked this one because it has an air of Pride and Prejudice about it, and that was the first book that I read of hers. The meme, there is something incredibly slutty about a man reading his girl's favorite book so he can talk to her about it. That's not even why I did it. I just thought it'd be interesting to read it.
Do I know you?
You know, people like it.
Yes, our paths have crossed in the Glees Gallery.
Of course, the man with the absinthe. I don't suppose you...
Afraid not.
Pity. I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble remembering your name.
I'm George Stobart. I insured the exhibition.
I hope you have deep pockets then, my boy.
Could I ask you a few questions, Mr. Lane?
Fire away.
Also inappropriate.
Did you know the gallery owner?
Of course, we worked together on the exhibition.
Oh, really?
Henri provided the space. I was the creative powerhouse.
How long had you known him?
As a friend, many years. Our professional relationship had only recently blossomed into this exhibition, under my curatorial wing. And now the poor fellow's gone and got himself killed.
If Lane was involved with the gallery, then he had to know the code to that door.
I'm looking at that door. Come here, George. I'm looking at this door. Is this like a tangled mass of wires, or is it like... It looks like fancy ivy, like, decorations. I like a good point-and-click game as well. One of the very first paychecks I ever got, I bought Toonstruck.
I need to ask you a few more questions.
That's a good game.
If you insist. I'm still in shock, you know.
Protective Periscope. Suppose I would want to protect my
Do you know
periscope.
anything about the stolen painting?
Of course, dear boy. La Maledictio, a little-known work, turned up at the last minute.
What about the killer? Were you able to get a look at him?
A delinquent in a tin hat. Beyond that, I don't really recall.
Oh, yeah, you fainted.
Those of us with a higher aesthetic are more sensitive to violence.
So you curated the exhibition? What's it about?
A brilliant retrospective. A dialectical window on European art's ongoing discourse with the unresolved psychoses of the nation-state.
Wow, you took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm with you. I don't know what that means, friend.
So you help run this place? Maybe you can give me the code to that door.
The code to the office?
I just thought you might have the number.
I do, but I couldn't possibly give you access before the police arrive.
I figured I wasn't going to get the door code from Lane by playing nice. I needed to turn the heat up.
And then suggest lying and just smack him across the face. I found this gun, is it yours?
Mr. Lane, you're really going to have to give me the code to that door.
And why, pray, should I do that?
Because the way the cops will see it, you're the prime suspect. We both know you're innocent, Mr. Lane, but the cops, well, they may not see things so simply. I might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange, I'd like the code for the office door.
But that's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence nor motive.
Funny you should mention that.
Movements?
Don't
Certainly not.
Okay.
I might just do that, Mr. Lane.
Why should Mr. Lane tell us about the door? My suggestion is the cut wire. Because somebody who works here has to know what the solution is, and he works here like it's his building, so he'd know how to disable the alarm.
Someone sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting. A wire was cut.
What? Who could have got into the alarm system?
Exactly. It was an inside job, Mr. Lane.
Somebody with
You're
some
not
nail
suggesting
clippers?
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the cops are going to see it.
That's preposterous. How could I possibly have cut the wire?
Are these your nail clippers, Mr. Lane?
Yes, they have my initials monogrammed on them.
Huh. The perfect implement for cutting the alarm on
Yeah,
the stolen
see, the
painting.
plot thickens. I'm
What are
a
you
smart
saying?
penguin.
Well, the alarm was sabotaged, Mr.
It's
Lane.
probably
It was
you
an
ready to go.
inside job.
There we go.
Are you accusing me? How dare you? I had no reason to kill Henri, no motive whatsoever.
Okay, but I don't think the cops will see it like that. And I sure would like that door code. An unusual painting turns up at your exhibition and gets stolen. Doesn't look good, does it?
And your point is?
The cops are going to ask some awkward questions.
It is a good point
But
because he
You give me the code to the CCTV.
mentioned that the painting
And I'll do my best to point him elsewhere.
literally only just
I
now showed
cannot
up.
let you into that room, Mr. Stobart. Besides, Henri found La Malédiction, not me. I had nothing to do with it.
This is an inside job for sure, Mr. Lane. The police are going to be very interested in your recent movements.
I've been out of town for several days, and last night I retired early.
Just saying.
You're not going to scare me into giving you that door code, you know.
I was onto something here, and I knew it. Lane was sweating. It wasn't pretty.
So we mentioned turning the heat up, and I know that that is just a figure of speech. It's like waking up and smelling coffee, but also I thought maybe we'd have to look for a thermostat and, you know, somehow pressure him into talking like that. Looks like no. What else you got for us?
How about it, Mr. Lane? Ready to give me the door code yet?
Certainly not.
Guilty by way of nail clippers.
I've been away from Paris for several days and only got back this morning. How could I have cut that wire?
With help from Henri.
I hate to say this, Mr. Lane, but you're going to be the #1 suspect for this murder.
So you keep saying, Mr. Stobart.
Well, I'm going to leave.
The street was quiet and upmarket. Not the kind of place for an opportunist thief.
It's Sonia Aaron. Welcome on in. Oh, that. Look at this classic. Do I want to say Scum Engine? I might be thinking of Scum Engine, but like, arrow goes into floppy disk. Game save. Arrow goes out to floppy disk. Game load.
I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass.
I like stained glass, just in general. It's pretty cool.
The Sacré-Cœur Basilica. The highest point in Paris. Impressive. Excuse me.
Monsieur?
There's just been a robbery at the gallery.
Oh, really?
You don't sound surprised.
All property is theft, monsieur. And all art is property. Therefore, all art is theft. Do you not agree?
Are we going to get a ridiculous French accent?
When you put it like that, it's hard not to.
I am in love. Recently finished and platinum the remaster of the first one. Nice.
Did you see anybody run out of the gallery earlier?
There was a beautiful woman with a camera. She was chasing somebody.
Oh, that must have been Nico.
You know her? You surprised me.
Can you tell me anything about the man she was chasing?
I assume, monsieur, that like all of us, he is inherently unknowable.
No wonder this guy's cafe was empty. The gallery owner, Henri, was shot dead trying to stop the robbery.
Life has no meaning the moment you lose the illusion of being eternal.
Right. Did you know him well?
Can we ever truly know another human being, monsieur? He spent little time at the cafe, unlike his friend, Monsieur Lane.
Oh, really?
What do you know about Hector Lane?
Lane? Oh, yes. He drinks here sometimes. He slid away last night without paying.
Last night? What sort of time?
After midnight, for sure. If you see him, give him this bill, and tell him to pay up next time.
The check was from last night. But Lane told me he was no
Ah.
This could be the leverage I needed to get the office door.
Okay.
closed for Lane.
Okay.
Thank you for your consistent indifference, monsieur.
Perhaps next time you come, I will give you a coffee. Perhaps not.
Now here's a question. Here is a question. Keep hiding behind that tree, George. That's fine. If I go into the character gallery. Yeah. Here's a little rundown of everyone. Easygoing, warm-hearted, intrepid. George is boundlessly enthusiastic, with an intense curiosity that's forever getting him into trouble. Not for him, a career in a family law firm, a vacation in Paris a year ago turned into a love affair with the city, and a roller coaster adventure with Nico. That might be worth looking through. Oh, I bet there's clues in there. Like, oh, the man was born in Germany, and then that's your clue. I read it in the character Bible. Alright, mister. Hold it!
What of it? It's your bill from the cafe next door.
So?
It's dated yesterday. Last night, in fact. 12:30 to be exact. You said you were out of town. You sure drank a lot of champagne last night without paying the bill. But you told me that you were away from Paris last night. I hate to say it, but that sounds like a lie to me. Tell you what, you give me the code to the door, and the police need never know. A motive and proof of involvement. Not looking good, Mr. Lane.
You are a blackmailer,
Are
Silva.
we?
Just doing my job.
All right. You have me. The number is 6397. But I admit to none of these spurious accusations.
I had the code. The police would be here any moment, so I had to work fast.
Are we actually just getting this guy off the hook?
What was that number again? 642... No.
Everyone, hold it right there.
Damn it.
Good morning.
I am Inspector Navet of the Paris Serious Crime Squad, and I hereby declare this crime scene open. Closed. Now, nobody move, especially you on the floor. Mo, I want a total lockdown. Nobody in or out. Apart from me, of course.
I was joking when I went for Crabtree, but apparently the game just decides to play it straight. Man, I thought I was gonna get through that door. I was
We
doing
needed to get
so
back
well.
into the gallery, but a familiar figure was guarding the door. It was Sergeant Mou. Our paths had crossed before.
Of course, how big is Paris? Like 12 people? Of course you've met each other. Ooh. Bonus video unlocked. Alright, what I'm gonna do. Aw, man. I want to look at my bonus content. Oh, fine, we'll get to that. The answer... Well, riddle me this, Empirical Woodland. How come everybody in this game
Sergeant Mou,
There's always
we
been
meet
like-
again.
it's that guy?
Madame
I
Collard.
met him yesterday.
An unexpected pleasure.
I was in the gallery at the time of the theft. Can I get back in?
I am sorry, but I am under strict orders from Inspector Navet. Nobody in, nobody out. And I must correct you, madame. It is no longer just a theft. It is a murder.
Mon Dieu! That poor man! I witnessed the crime. I've got to get back in there.
I'm sure you can make an official statement in good time.
I saw the thief. I think I can help the investigation.
I am implacable, Madame Collard.
I can definitely read that big word, Empirical Woodland, because I know how to read, and I agree with
Who
what
is
you have
Inspector
said.
Navet?
Or
The most
disagree.
promising young investigator on the force.
One of those.
A genius. A man blessed with almost superhuman insight.
He sounds highly perspicacious.
Madame, it is not for us to talk about the inspector's sweaty proclivities. He is about to solve his third case in as many days.
So, what's he got that the other investigators don't have?
Blood's better. He is the world expert. He reads the entrails of the crime scene like a book.
How exactly will spatter analysis work? We know what happened. We were there. The guy was shot.
I really need to get into the gallery and speak to Inspector Nave.
Tut. He is not to be disturbed.
Oh, they're
He is
districts?
applying
I
his
got you.
famous
Okay.
scientific methods. Any moment now, the case will be cracked. I certainly hope so. I am dog-tired and want to go home.
Literally, I am tired. Okay, we'll take it out. Then fire the
I
missiles.
chased after the shooter and got a photo of him.
Inspector Nave will be delighted.
You've got to let me into the gallery to show him.
Absolutely not.
So, I cannot go in without Inspector Nave's permission?
No.
And to get Inspector Nave's permission, I need to go in.
Exactement.
Have you ever heard of Kafka, Sergeant Moo?
Madame Collard, I do not see what soccer players have to do with this.
No, he's a... Never mind. This was madness. Sergeant Moo wasn't going to let me in. Here's my press card. Do you have a statement for the paper?
Yes, madame. Stay away from the crime scene and let the police do their job. And always leave a light on when you go out at night.
Thanks a lot, Sergeant Moo. You've
So,
been
I
so
quit out of this
helpful.
because Nico says that he is not going to help her. But I was going to see how far back the camera was going to go there. I'm going Clark Kent over here. Who's that guy? Hello, George.
Hi, George. I'm outside the gallery.
Thank God you're safe, Nico.
Inspector Moo is out here and he's not letting me in. I managed to grab a couple of photos, but the
Arden
guy
Slack,
got
you make a
away.
good point. First of all, hi. Hello, welcome on in.
I know.
Always good to have you.
Why kill him?
I've been trying to find out. Turns out the alarm was tampered.
It might just be the fifth sword.
So,
Like,
no
there's
ordinary
many different
robbery.
broken swords.
And no ordinary painting. The priest claims that La Maledictio is evil.
But I'm not entirely sure. The third one ended with a sword. It ended with Excalibur,
Maybe you can help me out
I
when
think.
you get back in here.
I may have made that up. Hey, waiter, do you want to come and talk to this policeman? He is incredibly tired, and I feel like a little bit of talking to
Madame.
you will
Bonjour,
put him asleep.
Whatever it is you want, we are closed.
Then why are you standing here?
You would not understand, madame.
Try me.
Because I look at you and I know you are like all the others.
The others?
The pretty women who shop, who gossip, who have their spa days, their almond croissant,
That bad, huh?
and the men with their grooming products and their shiny shoes.
I
their
like almond
skinny suits
croissants.
Who come to my cafe and ask me for lattes, macchiatos, frappe.
I see your point.
Is this what
I
they fought on
think
the barricades
they're
for,
quite
madame?
nice.
Ripped up the paving slabs, bled on the streets.
Isn't it?
No, madame, it is not. We fought for ideas, for philosophy, for freedom, equality, fraternity.
Vive la révolution.
And do you know what drove us on as we fought? What fueled the streets of Paris in that glorious spring? What made our
The-
hearts soar?
The song Marechal Nous
Chicoine
Voilà.
and
That's a
Princess?
good song.
No, madame, no. It was French Café Noir that inspired us. The simple demi-tasse, the black, sweet taste of freedom.
So that's why you closed?
Yes, madame. I serve only thinkers, philosophers, revolutionaries. And you, madame, with your polite top and your pointy ears, are none of those things.
This is a cafe.
Yes, to the right people.
Friend, we did not render the inside of this cafe. I am afraid I cannot let you in.
But there was a chance he could help me get into the gallery.
Hi. I'm a writer.
Here's my press card.
La liberté. Madame, you are not the person that I took you to be. You must accept my deepest, my most profound apologies.
Well, of course I accept. But why?
La Liberté, the great journal of freedom. At the height of the battle, as the tear gas blew and the blood flowed, it was La Liberté which carried the voice of our revolution to the world. I know now that you are not the kind of woman who would ask me for almond croissant.
I would.
You are a true daughter of France, and I am your humble servant.
There's a cheat way of making your own, and you can just put essentially whatever spread you want inside. Like, for example, pistachio cream. That was a really good one. Begone from my sight. I will not serve you, CPC Gamer. The man holding the controller is a Philistine.
Monsieur.
I don't know how long
The
this
road
game
to
is, but you've got this
enlightenment
the
is a
whole
long
time.
one,
Everybody
madame.
strap in.
Perhaps you will walk that road with me?
Could we have a little chat?
Anytime, madame.
I am really more of a petit chien person.
Did you see anything happen at the gallery earlier?
I saw you running after a pizza delivery guy. Somebody said he killed someone.
That's true. He stole a painting and shot the gallery owner.
How close we are to death. And yet how far from ever comprehending it.
Well, right now I need to get back inside and figure out what happened.
I applaud you, madame. To seek the truth is a worthy ambition.
As a journalist, that is my duty.
We take a
How
coffee,
about some coffee?
we give it to the
For you, madame?
policeman,
Of course.
and then the
There
policeman
is only
wakes
one
up.
coffee that I can serve you. Black, strong, and in a tiny cup. One moment.
That's the opposite of the problem that I'm trying to solve.
Here is
But-
your coffee, madame.
You know, it might work.
Thank you, monsieur. The coffee was hot and strong.
Oh, apparently I just drank it.
The waiter didn't need to see my press card again. Monsieur,
Madame?
could we have a little chat?
Anytime, madame.
Are you going to run the whole sequence again, or are you
How
going to
about
give
some
me a
coffee?
coffee?
Well, you already had a cup. I do not advise drinking more than one.
So you saw the thief.
I saw a man running. It is not for me to ascribe motivation.
Okay. I think I'm along the right lines. I think I know what the problem is. I quit out of my conversation with the police officer. Everyone just really likes hiding behind that tree. Oh, Wales,
Salut.
sleep
Bonjour,
well.
madame.
or lurk well, or sleep well, baby whales. Everybody be really quiet, okay? Baby whales is sleeping, okay? Do we think we can do that?
Why are you so tired, Sergeant Moo?
I have been working for 3 days with no rest. Navet is a genius in his field, and he assumes that we all have his energy and vigor.
Oh, you poor man. If you'd like to go and get some sleep, I will watch the door for you.
That's very thoughtful of you. Ha! A cunning attempt to make me a deserter, madame.
Damn.
A gendarme never leaves his post.
Well, how about a hot drink?
Ah, that would do the trick for sure. Unfortunately, I mustn't drink on duty. My doctor specifically warned me against it after the last incident.
Incident?
That incident you mentioned, what happened exactly?
I don't want to talk about it. All I can say is it was very unfortunate. I am on duty, and I need to focus.
Okay. So hopefully, having done that,
Thanks a lot, Sergeant
we can
Moo.
now
You've been so helpful.
go get some coffee from the coffee man. And the coffee man will give a takeaway cup. That's right. And we go, look, I got you some coffee, and then there was another incident.
Monsieur.
And then there, okay. I think I'm onto something.
Madame.
Could we have a little chat?
Okay. Yeah,
Would you
takeaway
like
coffee.
your coffee to go?
For a fellow revolutionary? Of course, madame. One moment.
I wonder if that is because it's made by Revolution Software.
Here's your takeaway coffee, madame.
Thank you, monsieur.
Who I want to say also did Curse of the Enchantress? Who made that? That was a weird one. I'm thinking of Curse of Enchantia. Is what I'm thinking of, which is even worse. Alright.
Sergeant Moo, I brought you a coffee.
Coffee? Fantastic. Just what I need. But wait. I must not. My little problem.
I'm sure one little cup of coffee won't hurt.
I am tempted, madame.
I am sure it
I
is not
cannot risk
little.
it. I am
It
sorry.
is fun-sized.
So, this incident, it involved you, some coffee, and your little problem?
It is a tale of woe, madame.
I'm all ears, Sergeant.
Well, since you seem quite understanding, I shall elaborate.
Please do.
I was in charge of canine security for the president himself. One day, en vacances, he went for a private discussion with a lady minister. I stayed alone with his dog, but I had drunk a coffee to stay awake, and nature came to call. So I tied the dog to a tree and went for a secret pee-pee. When I came back, the dog was having a liaison dangereuse with the lady minister's terrier.
But how did they find out?
Well, 2 months later, the president's Labrador gave birth to 6 beautiful mongrels. And I was busted to sergeant just after the president's divorce came through.
You are a victim of a great injustice, Sergeant.
Honestly, that is
think so?
not the incident I was expecting to
But
have
of course,
happened.
You knew you must not fall asleep at your post. You were guarding the president himself.
Well, the president's dog.
Ah, it was the same thing.
Yes, I suppose.
And by drinking that coffee, you made the ultimate sacrifice for our glorious republic, your career.
Now you put it like that?
And now France is calling you again. She is saying, "Drink, Sergeant Moo, drink!"
She is?
She is. Drink or fall asleep at your post. Which is it to be?
I suppose it is drink?
We are a very bad
Bravo,
influence,
Sergeant.
and I'm into it. Honestly, there you go, Sergeant. Everything will be fine. See, no dogs
dear.
around here to get freaky.
Oh dear. Excuse me, madame. I must use the petit gendarme's room. It has gone straight through me. Could you watch the gallery door for me?
Oh, you can count on me, Sergeant.
I will watch it from within.
I distracted Moo. It was now or never.
Wait, is that how it is in France? That's a... I am not familiar with that. That's just a sheet of tin.
How did you get past Sergeant Moo? Well, you won't fool me so easily, madame. I shall question you later.
Nico, am I glad to see you.
So, what's the problem?
Just let these two confer and get their stories straight. They're only suspects.
Some sort of distraction.
I'll see what I can do. Georges,
Yeah, Nico.
so why do you need to get into the office again?
I'm pretty sure the robbery was an inside job, and I think the proof is in the office.
So, what's stopping you?
Super cop over there.
What if I create a distraction?
You do that, and I will let you have whatever I find.
That's a deal, Georges. Somehow, I had to get the inspector away from the office door.
So my initial thought was knock the statue over. But that's really more of a George thing. Nico is, like, she's smart, and she's gonna think of something, and she's gonna have a solution that
It was
way.
the alarm for the painting that had been stolen. Inspector Nave.
Oh, your guy
do you
came
have a
back.
moment?
Look at him. We're stuck in the room now.
My time is of the essence. Be quick now.
I suppose this is quite a complex case, Inspector.
It is a robbery gone bad. Nothing more, nothing less.
Surely there's a bit more to it than that.
Please abstain from baseless conjecture, madame. The victim's body paints a simple picture, more reliable than any witness statement.
I get it, painting a
Consider
picture.
the impact of the bullet, and note the concomitant lack of blood. A casual homicide, nothing more.
I saw a
Don't you
thing.
find it odd that the thief chose
It was
that
like, if you
one
want to get away with
particular
murder,
painting?
apparently that's the way to do it, is just... You there, on the street. Because then, there's no, like... Aha,
Life
it was
is
the
full of
family
odd
ties.
things,
It was
madame.
They
Fingers
knew
burst,
about the will.
White dog
You know.
poo-poo, nasal hair. I prefer to concern myself with murder.
Did you see the alarm was sabotaged?
I have interrogated the crime scene, madame. I am fully aware of the disabled security.
Welcome back, Hope
I
Wales.
prefer biological
I hope Baby
evidence
Wales
to the merely
is doing okay.
circumstantial. Body parts, blood, important things.
Don't you think the disabled alarm is highly suspicious, though?
The forensic team will be along shortly. Voice your concerns to them. Do not bother me with this circumstantial fliff-flaff.
Oh, Fliff Flaff is a good... I've not heard that before,
Why
but
don't
that's
you
a
check
good
out the
one.
security camera footage?
Madame, that is not my area of expertise. It is the body which concerns me.
But the CCTV footage is evidence. It could help identify the killer.
Correction, madame. It is but an indicator. The only true evidence is bodily fluid. Unless you know something I don't, then please leave me be.
Please
The
don't
only
say
evidence
fluid.
Inspector Nave seemed to appreciate involved gore.
Well, let me tell you about
What do you think about
Francisco
Leo,
Goya.
George?
Damn, I already played my card.
He is deeply suspicious.
Could you give me a statement, Inspector?
Now is not the time, madame.
Thanks, Inspector. I'll let you know if I remember anything else. If I was going to distract Nave, I needed to unearth new evidence or concoct some. And the bloodier, the better.
Where's that gun? Can I shoot someone else?
The tomato sauce had splattered on the floor.
Ah.
I spread some of this sauce around with my shoe. It looked a little bit like a blood stain, but it still wasn't right. If I was going to distract the cop, I had to get rid of that gum.
Well,
that wouldn't make sense.
that would make perfect sense. You take the press card, and then you scrape up the chewing gum. Oh, hang on.
I scraped up the chewing gum.
There
with the
you
press card,
go.
hoping the inspector wouldn't
You see,
notice.
it's like using a scraper when you get stickers on the floor. This happens fairly frequently at work.
Inspector,
Yes?
Bloodstain! Ignore the press card with the chewing gum.
have
Bloodstain.
you seen the stain on the floor over there? It looks like blood.
Indeed. How very curious. I must investigate immediately, before one of these idiots steps in it.
Wouldn't I have tracked that around the floor? Don't think about that.
Interesting. Maybe it is time to employ the machine.
Okay, George, that should distract him for a while.
Nice work, Nico. I'll let you know what I find in the office.
I really hope I don't have to remember the code, because I really... Okay, thank you. Thank you, George. Oh my god.
I was sure the inspector hadn't seen me slip away, but I needed to be quick, because it wouldn't take him long.
At last, Stobart.
Sorry, Mr. Rickenbacker. I've been busy.
Yeah, I damn well hope so. I'm watching the news.
Oh, anything interesting?
Yeah, someone stole a painting.
Oh, really?
And it was one you insured. What's going on?
Ah, yes. Well, the guy was armed, sir.
So?
You think I should have thrown myself in front of the thief, wrestled him to the ground, got myself shot?
Sure would have made me feel better. Anyway, find that painting.
You can
Give
be
me a
replaced,
reason
George.
not to
The
pay
painting
out.
cannot. There is only one
Please
such
tell me
thing.
you have some leads.
I'm working on it.
I'm pretty sure Henri got some lead. That's how this whole thing began. Alright, what do we got in here?
The frame containing pressed flowers.
Say the line, George.
The CCTV system was ancient.
Oh.
It took individual shots and recorded them to tape. It looked like I needed to enter a passcode to view the recording.
It's a TV. Oh, this book is just called Sausage. Hang on. This book is just called Sausages, in air quotes. That is amazing.
I needed to find a 4 The poster advertised the 1975 Stockholm Music Festival, headlined by a group called the Hairy Lobsters. A pair of evil eyes stared from a partially covered poster.
Surely it's not this easy.
And
Good.
there I was, thinking that Henri might have set such an obvious code. No such luck. I needed to find a four-digit
Alright, call me
number.
out, game. That's absolutely fine. That's fine.
The calendar looked like a child's school project. Henri had ringed 27th May and scrawled birthday. Poor guy hadn't quite made it to his big day.
Which way round did they do it in France in Perkle Woodland? I'm pretty sure it's day month, right? Like, most of the planet. 27th January, February, March, April, May. Nice!
Bingo. I rewound the tape to before the robbery. This was the first interesting frame. It was Henri studying La Malédiction. He couldn't have had any idea what was about to happen. Was Henri studying that picture, or did he look worried? There was definitely more to this robbery
Are we
than I
saying
first
it's been
thought.
the same guy all along? Because honestly, I respect that kind of hustle. Like, if you have a role and you want to
The
keep
image was
playing
a
that
little
role...
fuzzy, but in the center of the painting was what looked like a snake eating its own tail.
Oh
How
no!
about what the priest said? There was definitely something unsettling about the picture.
Oh no! Is it Ouroboros again?
Nico and I
Probably.
were taking a look at La Malédiction just before the robbery. Funny, the painting didn't strike me as remarkable at the time, just odd. There I was, looking at the exhibition. It seemed that whenever Nico stepped back into my life, so did trouble. A good view of La Malédiction. I could kind of see why Father Simeon thought it was evil. There was a certain presence about it. The most striking aspect of the painting was a snake eating its own
Okay, so
tail.
that's the same thing as before. Cool. Next
The
up.
killer caught in the act. There was nothing really distinctive about him. The CCTV had caught the killer in the act of lifting La Malédiction from the wall. He knew exactly which painting to take. The moment it all went horribly wrong. Why hadn't Henri backed down when the thief pulled the gun? If that was me, I'd have done whatever the guy wanted. There was some writing on the front of his helmet, but I couldn't quite make it out. The alarm should have sounded when the killer took the painting, but it had been sabotaged. I wondered who could have done that. Maybe Lane or even Henri himself.
I can't stand it. I know he planned it. Almost said it straight this word.
The killer
Sabotage.
making his getaway.
What a good song.
A logo on the front of his helmet read Waterloo Motors. That could be useful.
I see he
It
is
was
a man
hard
of
to tell if the
impeccable
lava
taste.
lamp was retro or just plain old.
Uh,
Henri sure liked his clutter.
Lava lamp belongs in a museum. Big fan of lava lamps. Not gonna lie.
The statue was jaunty. Up close and personal, I could see that the fig leaf was hinged.
That's a Leisure Suit Larry
The
joke.
sofa had clearly taken some punishment over the years.
Not like any specific one. I just feel like
looked
it
Henri
belongs
had
in a
saved
Leisure
the
Suit
best
Larry game.
booze for the back room.
Wait, oh my god, is this that shot that I really, really like from King's Quest? I think it is. The one when you're hiding on the bookcase and peering out? I like that one.
I knew it'd be wrong to leave the room without checking it thoroughly.
Oh. Alright
I
then.
didn't imagine Henri as a musician. Henri sure had his quirks. It was a hookah pipe. Those things gave me a headache. The trinkets, the junk, the instruments. Henri was kind of a hippie at heart. A pair of evil eyes stared from a partially covered poster.
I don't... Oh, it's down here! These are the evil eyes. Like, just below my cursor, because it's an eye itself. Yeah, right there.
Henri's notice board was covered with all kinds of junk. The woman in the picture looked vaguely familiar. A naked lady stared at me seductively. Henri may have been a hippie, but a hippie with plenty of disposable
I
income.
wish I knew what that felt like. Oh, sorry, George. You walked right into that one.
The street was quiet. I didn't want to go back into the gallery just yet. I might not get another chance to look around.
So what?
The telephone was an antique rotary model. The handset looked greasy. Henri had a model of a VW camper van painted in hippie colors. The engine capacity was displayed on the back, 1600 cc. Henri may have been a hippie, but a hippie with plenty of disposable income. I didn't want to go back into the gallery just
Okay,
yet.
so I guess
might not get another
I'm
chance to look around.
just really eager to leave. Ahaha. That would be why, because I
In the
don't
trash
have an
can, I found
item.
a crumpled letter from Henri's credit card company demanding immediate payment. It listed extravagant purchases from a variety of ladies' fashion stores. The address indicated that Henri lived in the chic and expensive 16th arrondissement of Paris. I decided to put the letter back.
I know what an arrondissement is. It's
But now I knew
like
what it meant.
a district or like a county. I naturally knew that, and yes. A playmat. He was clearly a nerd.
I didn't want to carry the tape around. I had a feeling I wasn't going to need it. It was the paper that Nico wrote for. Nico lived for the day her story would be on the front cover. I didn't feel the need to take Henri's eraser. Carrying an ink pot around inside my pocket would have been stupid. The ink would have stained my hands for days.
Yeah, but like,
The lighter was corroded and grimy.
this is an
It'd
adventure
probably never
game.
work again.
The whole idea is that
I
we
decided
pick
to
stuff
leave
that's
it.
not obviously nailed down.
The pen could have been useful. Then again, it might have leaked
And if it
all
is
over my
nailed down,
pocket.
you look for the puzzle to remove the nail,
I didn't
and then
need
you
a
steal
business
it.
card. I didn't like the idea of a pocket full of sharp pins. There was nothing else in the drawer.
Okay. These drawers are also empty. What is in the folder?
Looked interesting. This was very definitely tampering with evidence.
By whomst? By you? George.
It was a
Stop
completion of
doing
work
this.
notice from a company called Vera Security. They weren't the guys we'd recommended. Henri had gone behind our backs to choose a different security outfit. Huh. I'd never heard of Vera Security, but there was an address and phone number on the form.
Monsieur, sir, you have snuck in here, and now you are tampering with my evidence.
Yes and yes.
I wasn't tampering with anything. I was just looking for clues.
That is my job, Monsieur... Monsieur...
Stobart. George Stobart. Paris Mutual. We insured the exhibition.
Oh, really? So, you have plenty to gain from the robbery.
Well, no. We have plenty to lose from the robbery.
Don't patronize me, monsieur. Only a fool wouldn't know how insurance works.
How it works
No
is
flies
you get
on
it,
you, Inspector.
and then they go, "Oh, dang, you're not
Exactly.
covered,"
I
and
have
then you
to
don't get
up
anything.
very early in the morning, which means I can be sure to catch the worm.
So I see.
May I remind you, monsieur, that a serious crime has been committed. I am going to have to ask you to return to the gallery.
Of course. But I do need to ask you a few questions.
D'accord. But remember, anything you say can be used against you, Monsieur Stobart.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Do you know anything about a company called Vera Security?
No, I have never heard of them. Now, I must get on with my investigation.
It's very likely that the security camera holds a clue to the killer's identity.
Monsieur, I am a professional, and you are an amateur. So, leave the investigating to me, huh? Pal? Monsieur, you are American, no?
Yeah, California born.
And that is all the evidence I need.
Of course. I
Into the
think
back of the wagon.
perhaps you are wanting to be like that Starsky and Butch, monsieur. No? Rolling around on top of fast cars with beautiful ladies, firing your gun.
Interesting idea, Inspector, but not really my style.
Indeed. Well, let me tell you something, monsieur. You are my prime suspect. You may go now, but I will need to speak with you again.
I am pretty sure the police officers don't do that unless they have got, like, unless you are in the building, in cuffs,
Valuable leads.
and they have, like,
But
slam
before
dunk
following up
DNA
on it,
evidence.
I had important business to attend to. Hey, Nico, you want to grab a quick cup of coffee?
Sure.
Man's died, George.
I am pleased to announce that I have
Just
finished
saying.
my preliminary investigation. This is now an official crime scene, and you must all go. I shall be questioning all of you again in the coming days. Nobody is to leave the country, particularly you, Monsieur Stobart. Monsieur Lane will stay behind to help secure the premises.
No worries. My
No?
phone number is 555 555 555
Let them out.
5.
Right away, sir.
If that's too many, just take a couple of 5s off if that's too many numbers. But that is my number.
2 coffees, please.
Nice work in there, Nico. Whatever you did, it worked.
I just made a tiny distraction, and Nave bought it.
I think Nave would buy anything if it had blood on it.
Thank you.
You know, this
Don't know
whole
how we
setup, the
expect to
theft,
pay
the
for
murder,
this.
It just doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Waterloo Motors?
The CCTV picked up an image of the thief.
Ah.
His helmet had the words Waterloo Motors written across it.
Interesting. I think I got a couple of good shots of him too, but I need to take a better look at them at home.
If you were running after
Great.
the guy,
Let me know
you
what you
almost
find.
certainly didn't. As blurry and streaky is what that's going to be.
Like I said, I think it was an inside job.
Go on.
Someone disabled the alarm, but on just one painting.
Let me guess. La Maledictio.
Exactly. And I aim to find out who did it.
I have a feeling it was Father Simeon.
Well, the
No.
priest thinks La Maledictio is evil.
Charles, she's just crazy.
Yeah, you're probably right. But there's something strange going on. I found the address of the security company Henri employed.
Depending on which
It
priest
was
you
not
want to
the
go
one
to,
that I
they think
recommended.
everything's evil. You got
Good luck with your
Pogs,
investigations.
and Pokemon,
Well,
and Harry
I guess I
Potter,
should go.
and Dungeons and
The story
Dragons.
won't write itself. And Josh,
Yeah?
it's good to see you again.
Great to see you too, Nico. I watched her walk away. The sound of traffic, the sun shining, a crime to solve, and Nico back in my life.
George, those are just sentence fragments, and you know damn well. Empirical Woodland, are these actual places? I don't recognize any of them, but, you know, with that said, I don't know much about France.
As I approached Henri's apartment, I started to doubt whether coming here so soon after his death was such a great idea.
I'm pretty sure that the women wear no pants in the South, but that might just be something I heard in the playground.
Unsurprisingly, the front door was locked. Paris sure had a lot of similar-looking cafes.
Aha!
Yes. Who is it?
Excuse me, madame. This is George Stobart. Could I talk to you?
George, what?
George Stobart, madame. I'm from the insurance company.
For God's sake, did they have all these? I don't want to buy insurance.
No, I'm not selling, madame. It's about the gallery theft.
Oh, I see. You people move fast, don't you? This isn't a good time. I am so distraught.
Madame, Right. Now that hadn't achieved much.
I don't know what I expected. Alright, let's go to the security place. I thought, you know,
The address
maybe
led me
there'd
to a
be
dead-end
something
alley
there.
at the end of a deadbeat mall. No wonder I'd never heard of Vera Security.
Oh, dang. Look at this. This is very beneath a steel sky. I'm just thinking of point-and-click adventure games because I'm playing one. I'm generally not very good at them, though.
The stall was a myriad of retro kitsch. Bottle stoppers, keychains, musical cards. Hi. I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for Vera Security.
Yes, of course. It's the shop behind you.
Thank you. The name's George, by the way.
It's the
Call me
shop
Basan.
that says
Do
Vera
please forgive me,
Security
but
on it.
I'm in no mood to talk. I have a resounding headache.
I am a good
Bad migraine.
detective.
The worst. The buzzing and flashing from the old sign is killing me. I thought the neon sign had potential until it broke.
Is it your sign?
No, the previous owners used to be a restaurant. But this is horrible. Adversely affecting my footfall and giving me a splitting headache.
Well, what we'll do then is we use the nail clippers, and that's how we prove
Please don't touch the
intent.
sign. You'll just make it worse. Please don't.
I want to fix it. All right.
That was never going to work.
I would have thought that would work perfectly, George. Don't you get snippy with me.
You want me to try fixing that sign for you?
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm very good at fixing things.
Then please do. I'm no good at electricals. Marketing analysis and predicting trends is more my thing.
Okay, so that's what we're going to have to be doing is, instead of me going, I know the answer to this problem and rushing off, maybe take a little more time and go, oh.
I took a good look at the sign. The wiring was exposed and the cover broken. No wonder it was flashing. I pulled the wire off. Well, that was one way to stop the letters flashing. Now only half the sign was illuminated.
Does that mean anything? Oh, this is gonna be a puzzle. All right. I am sad I am sad died. I like how this is the most intense thing I've done. Even though this isn't actually a puzzle. Parentheses, yet. Ellen, sad died. There you go. Can I? Wait! Wait! I can spell something with this. Because, first of all, snail is a word that we can spell with this. But what if... I also like to think that Basan is just standing there looking at me. Like, George, hey, what are you doing? And I'm just like feverishly rearranging letters because I'm pretty good at anagrams.
Aha. That seemed like a good name.
Saladin!
Hey, Bassam, how about this? I know it's not your name, but...
Aladdin. Very cool. That's a terrific name for my store. Hits every one of my USPs.
Glad you like it.
You're a genius, George. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
Oh. I was just dinking around.
Aha, Mr. Stobart. What can I do for you?
I really like your new sign.
It's magnificent. I owe you one.
Yes. Thank you very much. I know what I'm doing.
What do you think?
I'm over the moon, George. Thanks to you, I can now sell my retro cavalcade of musical cards, brushes, souvenirs. And you know what they say, happy sellers make happy shoppers.
So what are you selling?
I've literally never heard that.
Ah, I'm glad you asked. I sell all those things you can't get anywhere else in Paris.
Like,
English biscuits, Turkish delight, French cassettes, Brazilian Betamax videos.
Don't pay any attention to that last one. Ew. Alright. Let's go to the Securita building.
Help!
what's wrong?
There's a monster.
What? Where?
Honestly, yes. Empirical
On the
Woodland.
floor. Get
Give me
rid of
Turkish delight.
Oh, the cockroach.
Yes, the cockroach. Help!
Not quite sell my sisters out to the Snow Queen good, but Turkish delight's really good.
Come here, little fella. I was never going to catch it with my bare hands.
Why do I need to catch a cockroach?
Hello, I'm...
Cockroach! I see the little beggar.
Even the plant looked depressed.
Oh, let's go through the drawers.
There was a huge cockroach in the way.
the, the spider is now between me and the door.
Romanovs, a Russian brand cigarette. The pack was empty. As a child, I'd always been told not to play with matches, but I never could resist. The ashtray was full of cigarette butts. The filters were gold-colored, very exotic. I emptied the matchbox, but decided to hold on to the matches.
And then, right,
I went to take a closer look.
catch the bug. Or you put a bit of tissue paper in it, and you do that bit with the weird, gross finger.
I couldn't catch it just by swiping at it. I'd need to entice it closer.
Oh, well. There goes what I'm thinking. Hey, boss, have you got any, like, roach hotels or,
Aha, Mr.
glue?
Stobart. What can I do for you?
Work, look. Extras.
Do you happen to know a
Need
good
to
way
be
to catch a
appreciated more. I
cockroach?
tell you what.
To be honest, George, I'm better at questions on balancing budgets within a liberal economic framework. But as a layman, perhaps I could suggest you trap it? And please,
That's what
whatever
I
you do,
was
don't
thinking.
squish it.
Why's that?
The entire family will catch the scent and arrive for the funeral.
Ooh, we don't want that.
You need to find a container of some sort. Then I think add this.
Rich tea. What's that, a cookie?
The perfect
Ugh.
cocktail biscuit. Dry, dull, unsatisfying, and yet curiously Moorish.
Right.
I'll give it a
Rich tea
try.
biscuits, absolute D tier
Glad to help.
biscuit. Right. Only thing worse than rich tea biscuits, pink wafers. Do not be presenting any of those to me on your biscuit tray. We start with the digestives, and then you go up to the chocolatey bourbons, and then the hobnobs at the very top tier. Custard creams are alright.
I'd made a great home for a little critter.
Actual top tier is those, there's those. How do you have chocolate covered rich tea in Empirical Woodland? The structural integrity of the biscuit, you look at them funny, and they crumble to ash in your hands.
I needed to set the trap down somewhere and wait for my friend to make his move. I set down my clever trap. Now, all I had to do was wait.
I'm gonna move the cursor away, because then it doesn't know that I'm waiting for it. Oh. Gimme!
Gotcha!
You are a gentleman and no mistake. I hate cockroaches.
I'm going to keep it in my
Always
pocket.
ready to help a damn
I'm
in
George
distress.
Stowbar.
I bet you are. Can I help you?
Yes, please. Do you know if there's anyone in the office I can talk business with?
Yes, me, chérie. I'm Annette, the manager.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... The gloves. I just thought...
Ah, easy mistake to make. If you haven't been reconstructed, that is.
Oh, but I have been reconstructed. A number of times. From the ground up.
Do you know what? I haven't tried the chocolate-covered bourbons and custard creams. I feel like a chocolate-covered bourbon. At that point, it's just a penguin. Chocolate-covered custard creams, I don't know how that's going to work because the custard bit in the middle doesn't seem like it would gel well with chocolate. Rick's just welcome back. We're talking about cookies.
Yes.
There's been a theft at Le Lizard Bleu. A painting's been stolen.
Shame. Still, I'm sure you'll get over it.
I believe your company set up the security.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
Didn't.
Did.
I've got all day.
And she's on
But
the clock.
I didn't.
That is something I've mentioned to customers a time or two. I'm on the clock.
It says here that Vera was hired to do the security at the gallery. Didn't do a very good job, did you?
Where did you get that?
At the gallery.
That job was signed off. You can't say we were to blame.
I was getting a bad feeling. The place looked like a front, and the only person there wasn't helping. Maybe the office itself could give me more information.
Are you done? Only I want to listen to this next race.
Listening
Thanks.
to the horse races sounds miserable. You watch them, and you learn how to count.
Hands off, mister.
Can I just have a look?
Certainly not. That book is very private.
Well, how about I throw a bug in your face?
I caught the cockroach. Look, isn't he a sweetie?
Ah! Keep it away from me.
The Vera phone. All expenses had been spared.
Let me in, or I'll burn this place to the
I've
ground.
got some matches.
Yes, I saw you pick them up. Keep them. I can't afford to smoke anymore.
Ah, my, the only joy in my life, it is gone. Empirical Woodland, bold of you to assume that now that this has been discussed, I'm not going to go out and pre-buy those so that they are here when she does arrive. And she can just have them. Fancy that.
The completion note from Vera's security.
Can I get this dead rat? It's called Stretch Goal! Oh, did this thing not reach its stretch goal deadline? So it's just like, oh, it's a dead rat. And George has got nothing to do with it. Oh, I'm sorry, stretch goal.
That wouldn't make any sense.
But Rixtrus, you already have a penguin. Anyway, yes, actually.
Hello, Vera Security. We make you secure.
The Vera phone. All expenses had been spared.
Okay, so her hand is off the book, so we call and we do that. And hopefully she doesn't put her hand on the book. She just...
Hello, Vera Security. We make you secure.
Ah. We need to be quick.
Wrong number again. Damn nuisance calls.
I wanted to see what secrets the book might contain. There was a photo. Of course, I grabbed it.
I was a fool to think that I could steal her book from in front of her. That's not how it works at all.
A very bad photo of Lane in a net. That guy sure got around.
I found this gun. Is it yours?
Recognize this?
It was a friend of mine who was in the advert for
Hey,
Club
that's
Biscuits
my photo.
in the 90s.
That's you with
He's
Lane.
one of
I
the roller
believe.
skating boys.
So, what if it is?
What is he to you?
Oh, my Hector. That's what he is. My little Hector.
That's all.
Yeah,
There's
I thought you
no
said
end
you
to
had
that
nothing
story.
to do
It's-
with the gallery.
A friend of mine, Ross,
Look,
was rollerblading on
here's how it
TV one
is.
time.
I've only been here a few weeks. I had nothing to do with that gallery job. I just delivered the paperwork.
So, who was the manager before you?
I don't know. She just one day didn't come in for work. I shouldn't be talking to you. The boss told me to keep my mouth shut. Yes?
And yet... Tell me more about Lane.
So, what happened on your date with Lane?
I'm not sure I'd call it a date.
Ah, you can do better than that, Annette.
Here, are you asking me out?
There
No,
it is.
no,
Irashaimase,
tell
everybody.
me.
Oh,
Welcome
I
on in,
don't want the
N-Star
details,
and
do you?
friends.
No. Look, let's
I'm
just,
Cass.
let's just move on, okay?
I'm a penguin. I'm very fluffy. Any and all pronouns, just be nice. On Mondays, it is currently Pokemon's. Long form games midweek. I haven't decided what that's going to be. Probably this. And then casual Fridays where I do whatever I want. Probably Princess Peach Showtime. I don't know. I didn't decide my timetable for next week yet. You're playing 7 Days to Die. I've seen a bit of that. Pretty good game. Yeah, welcome on in. Thank you very much for bringing everybody over. Hope you guys had a good stream. And hope everyone's having a good day. If you would like to stick around, we are very welcoming, very appreciative of that. And if you got a raid and run, that's cool too. I will look after everybody here. We're going to talk about gambling.
Are you betting on a horse?
No, I just like hearing the sound of hooves.
Gambling is how I
Oh,
learned to count.
That's unusual.
Don't be an idiot. I got 50 euros on Lucky Break.
Granddad
well, I
would
hope you win.
we'd watch the TV
So
or we'd
do
go
I,
down the
Shelly.
shops, bet and
So
shop,
do I.
and he'd be, oh, tell me when number 3 crosses the line. Did you know which one number 3 is, little Cass? And yes, I did, because he taught me with racing
The boss.
horses.
Have you got his number or address?
No, I've forgotten it. I mean, I never knew it.
Annette, a serious crime has been committed. You're in a lot of trouble.
I had
Yeah,
nothing
you
to
said
do with
urine.
it. Look, I need this job. I need the money. Anyway, it's only a silly old painting. No one got hurt.
Oh, it says Star Raid. I like that. That's a cool little one. we have penguin emotes where I live. So we've seen the little heart one from Rixtress. She's pretty cool, and the little wavy one. The one I'm getting use out of today is this guy, who is incredibly smart and knows what he's doing, like me playing this game.
The gallery owner was shot.
Badly?
Extremely successfully, I'd say. He's dead.
This is a murder investigation. Now, who's your boss?
I don't know. Honest, he faxes me if he wants anything.
He? Who's he?
I've never seen him, never met him. Don't make trouble for poor Annette.
Thanks. I was pretty sure Annette had told me all she was going to. She sounded scared. Time to put the thumb screws on Lane, and I knew just how.
I needed some thumb screws. So Rixtress has redeemed Show and Tell. Raiders, this is something that we have on my channel. We can 3,000 channel points redeem Show and Tell, where I show off something and I tell you guys what it is, and we go to this screen to do that. Yeah. Now, my thought as I come to do this, I'm pretty sure I've shown off today's one already, but there is a lovely story behind it. Today's Show and Tell is a collection of locks at a lock bridge. So this is from actually earlier on in the year when Rixtress visited me, and we went to the theatre. It was her very first time at the theatre, it was, and I bamboozled this girl, and I said, let's get a look at the theatre from over there. It's a really nice view from over there. It was a lie. The theatre in question was just a big sweaty sand-coloured box. But a little further down the road from where I said we were going to go and look at the thing from the distance was this here lock bridge. And I asked, hey, would you like to? Because I've been carrying a lock in my pocket the whole time you've been here, just in case we found one. And the one that Rixtress is holding there is ours. And it says Tamsin and Cass, 2025 on it. And it's... My friend posted the Simpsons clip, don't forget, you're here forever. And I really, really like that. It's kind of cool. We added another one when I visited her about a week ago. We went to a place called Little Paris. That place looks intense when you get to the lock walls, because it's not just a lock wall, it's a lock everything. If it's standing still, people are putting locks on it, and ours is there as well. It's on a bike, and I have shown off to the woman who makes them and laser etches them, and she's very happy. Also, we keep the keys. I know the tradition is that you lock it and throw away the key. Throwing the keys into the water is really, really bad for the environment. It creates a great deal of rust and contaminants. So we don't do that. Rixtress keeps the keys, and she has them attached to a little soapstone statue of the two of us. It's really nice. I'm really happy that I got to do this. We like doing cute couple-y stuff, you know? It's pretty cool. So thank you very much, Rixtress, for watching along and redeeming Show and Tell. Showing Show and Tell to our new guys, our new friends. And let's... thank you very much. Just in general, thanks. Showing and Telling's great. The chat API is still broken. Look at it. Where's my chat? It's gone. Do I mean the API? Probably not. I know that the API isn't Rixtress's fault. Like, anytime there is a
confront Lane.
Server error at work and an API fault, I'm like, well, Rixtress always gets blamed for the API faults, even though it's literally nothing to do with her.
The gallery was sealed off. The place looked empty. Lane wasn't exactly easy to miss, and it looked like he wasn't around.
Are you hiding in the office?
Through the glass, I could see Henri's office.
No, that'd be too easy now, wouldn't it? I'm sorry, is Stonehenge playing Drawful without me? That's one of the few drawing-based Jackbox games that I like.
Hi.
Monsieur?
I'm looking for Mr. Lane. Has he been here?
Ah, yes, monsieur. He came by earlier. Told me he was off to console Henri's widow. I hope she's out.
Thank you, sir. Oh, pigeons. I can't feed the pigeons, but oh, imagine if I could.
The door was locked and sealed off with police tape. I needed to find Lane, and I was sure he wasn't in there. I had no reason or desire to investigate the pissoir.
Alright, real talk. I didn't know that's what that was called. I thought that was just like a word that people used to make themselves sound fancy.
So Lane was consoling the widow. What a big heart that guy had. Did he have a grand scheme or just loose morals? The door was locked.
Hello?
This is George Stobart. May I come up?
I'm sorry, this is a very inconvenient time. Come back later.
I know that's you, Mr. Lane. I need to talk to you. Mr. Lane, does the name Annette mean anything to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I need to talk to Madame Dubois.
I'm sure it can wait.
Mm-hmm. If you don't let me in, I'll tell the police about your interesting connection to the security company.
All right then. Come up, but make it brief.
You ever play that bit in Fallout New Vegas where you have to answer the intercom after you've done the thing with
Dear
your guy?
Lord, George, you have the worst timing.
Is this a bad time to accuse you of lying?
And you give the answer,
What do
Benny's
you want?
dead. I killed him.
I've just
And
come
I'm
from
going to
Vera
kill
Security.
you next.
So?
And you do.
What do you know about the owner of Vera Security?
I've never had the pleasure.
Oh, I really hope this isn't going to get claimed. What
Tell me
music is
about
this?
Annette. Who? From Vera Security.
I don't know any Annette.
Well, how
I'm
about
surprised
this?
you let your conquests keep souvenirs.
Yeah, bang!
Where did you get that?
Annette lent it to me.
Quit waving it around, for God's sake.
So tell me about Annette.
Come on, Lane. Tell me about Annette.
All right, all right. I had a fling with her, okay? Now keep your voice down, please.
And you two fixed the security for the robbery?
No, nothing like that. Anyway, the fling was a mistake. She turned out to be rather needy.
I'm sorry.
believe you.
I've just noticed.
You're not a
Are we
criminal.
standing in
Just a
front of
leprous
Henri's
old man.
corpse? There's an
Less of the
open
old
coffin
if you
behind
don't
us.
mind. As it happens, I make a lot of women happy.
Especially when you leave them. Can you tell me anything about the owner of Vera?
Annette told me he's some angry-looking Russian chap.
Okay, Lane. Take off.
You can't tell me what to do.
You want me to show Bijou this picture?
All right, I'm going. You haven't heard the last of me,
Bijou
Stobart.
means jewel.
Promise?
I know that
Give me
from
that photo.
that one King Arthur and the Knights of Justice game on Super Nintendo. Item in that game, Bijou the port, doesn't work.
If Lane was telling the truth, that meant that Annette was lying. She said she'd never met the owner and was very keen to get rid of me. I wondered if she was hiding something interesting in that back office.
Are you going to introduce yourself properly?
No!
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
And they would just
madame.
leave. That'd be funny.
My name's George Stobart.
Call me Bijou.
Can we
The
turn that
stereo was
off?
playing the same tune over and over again. You have a beautiful home, Bijou.
Oh,
The Disappearing Act.
I do
Welcome
like
on in.
beautiful
Hope
things.
you're having a good day. Literally, the first thing I said was, hey, a Disappearing Act likes to go, I'm George Stobart, even now, and
The
it makes
view
me
through to
smile.
the Bois de Boulogne was stunning. America is my country, and Paris is my hometown.
A man has been
Michelle,
murdered,
please don't touch my table. I keep everything in
and we
perfect
are
order.
the insurance broker, and we're examining this murder.
The cluttered dressing table was covered with mysterious things.
Right, I have to look at this. What is this?
Henri was now dressed in a cheap suit. On balance, I prefer the waistcoat. I
That's
decided I'd better
really
speak to the widow before I
weird.
left.
Hello, young man. Such a delight to have a new visitor. What can I do for you?
I'm from the insurance company. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Henri, my poor sauvage. He died in his prime.
Could I just ask you a few questions?
Well, why not?
Sonia Aaron has pointed out this is the same actor for George Stobart,
As you
like from
Americans
when
might
we
say.
played it, and I think that's really quite cool.
Your record player seems to be stuck on the same song.
Yes, this song gives me great comfort. It reminds
It's
me of
making the
home.
streamer very anxious.
Quite unusual these days to bring the coffin home.
Henri loved a good wake. Said they were better than any party.
Huh. Can you tell me about the gallery?
My
Was the
instructions,
business doing well?
incidentally,
The gallery was Henri's baby.
nothing
He
official,
never spoke
nothing
to
written
me
down.
about it.
So you weren't involved?
I would like for it to be a party I don't go
Not
to.
at all.
Nobody is to be
Business
sad.
Not my thing.
Them's the rules.
Henri was very brave at the gallery. He tried to stop the thief and paid the ultimate price.
Henri was my lion and my little pussycat.
Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery helped the thief. It wasn't Hector Lane. He's not devious enough.
But who else?
I don't know. But I will get to the bottom of it, I promise you.
I
Henri
thought that
looks
was a
very
dramatic
peaceful.
fade out, and they were gonna
Doesn't he?
a dramatic
We have to
sting.
keep him here forever.
They say it gets easier with time.
Oh, Henri, I miss you.
Thank you for your help. Bijou.
Okay.
My pleasure, young man. Do come back anytime.
Bijou appeared
So,
to know nothing. I still couldn't discount Lane. Annette, on the other hand, had lied about Vera's securities owner.
I guess we go to.
The artist was entering his cubist phase.
How do we want them to look? I like.
Night
like
was
square
falling.
boobs.
Annette would have left for the evening. It was time to pay a visit to Vera Security.
Exactly, Rextras. That's what I'm saying.
The empty mall was lit by bright moonlight. The perfect ambiance for a little detective work. I wanted a good look at that back office. I just had to find a way in.
So I'm guessing we can't just get in.
There was no way I could force the shutter open with my bare hands. I needed to find another way.
Well, what if we climb up? That's not quite what I had in mind. What I wanted to do was to climb on top of the box. And then we go onto this little bit up here where the lights are. And maybe, well, can't really shimmy our way across like that, can we?
There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it from the ground. The box was in the perfect position to access the beam above.
No?
Maybe I could use it to gain some height.
It just reminds me, Rextras, there was from the bonus stage cartoon. A lot of that cartoon has not gone well. But there is the line, God, but they look so round from the outside.
There,
just the manner in which it is delivered is fantastic.
The box was in the perfect position to access the beam above.
Okay, so I can do this. Can I? Ha! That's not quite how I would have done that, but that is a lot closer to the foreground than I thought it was. I thought that was above the back door.
I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and bingo, the master controls for the shutters.
Good animation.
The aircon blade was exposed. I was glad it wasn't spinning. It was the motor that operated the shutters.
Oh! Wait, so, what we do... we cut the wires, and then we use this wire to, like, rig that together. And then... there we go! Oh, stretch goal's missing.
In the drawer was a single Q-tip.
Can I take it?
It was my lucky day. It hadn't been used.
I don't think I found anything that I can use that with yet. But it's...
The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing.
That's the way of the adventure games, right? Normally they will present you with the puzzle before
Nope.
you...
I needed to...
No, don't leave, George.
Matches always came in handy.
Oh, wait. Combine matches with Matchbox. George is just like, yep, that's certainly is. Oh, that certainly is a room.
In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery scooter, just like the one the killer had escaped on.
Why would one not assume that the light switch was already right here? That's, very Snatcher logic, and that's why I didn't like that game.
It was a pizza delivery scooter.
It's a TV! What else we got? Oh! I saw something twinkling.
The air vent had a tiny catch on the side.
Can I do anything
Through
with
the
that?
grill, I could see something glinting, but it was too dark to tell what it was. Just mess and empty boxes. The box was empty. Annette had cleared everything out. Oil had dripped from the scooter onto the floor. I smeared some oil onto the cotton bud.
And now... oil up the catch, so we can open it up.
That wouldn't have worked.
Apparently that wouldn't have worked. Alright. I don't think that's too big of a leap of logic. I think that's fine.
I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid.
Oh,
Its service was
however,
long overdue.
we can do them. How about we oil
I
you?
smeared the gears with oil. I reckoned the oil would do the trick.
Oh,
It was time
We-
to see what was in the letter.
we have tried to get this guy off for murder. We have just destroyed evidence. George Stobart is, the best. To rearrange the pieces, interact with the piece to pick it up. You can then move the piece to a different location. Simply move the piece to a new position and interact to drop it to that place.
I grabbed the paperclip.
Looks like you're trying to solve a murder. Can I help? Alright, so the blue bits go there. And then you go there. See, it's just like a jigsaw puzzle. You find the bits that you know what the bits are. I am missing a piece somewhere? So, yeah, you can't hide pieces behind other pieces, it looks like. Because, like, this bit, there's supposed to be a little, like, strip of blue over here, but I don't see one. Well, then what we do is we can go with what the words say, right? So this one, no. Oh, that's clever as well. So presumably we're building this shape, right? That's the blue lizard. So we just copy that design as best we can. You two belong together like that. I know that for sure. And you probably live up here, top left, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, Rix, yes, when we're done with this and before dailies, don't forget, if you come over to my island, Red is here today, and you can get yourself a painting. And then... So this bit is going to be the word remain. Like, here. You can go like that. Security measures. You see, that goes there. Oh, but I see another one. I see another little letter. You go there because you. No. There. March. Forthcoming exhibition. Les Bleu. You go there. This was kind of clever. I like this one, actually. Oh yeah, actually, you are going to fly to my island for a while. You come to see my house and look at the paintings I have on my walls. Dear Mr. Vodovsky, security measures for the forthcoming expedition at Le Lézard Bleu. Thank you for your letter of 30th of March. I am delighted to confirm the appointment of Vera Security to exclusively provide the security for the forthcoming exhibition. Your offer was very generous, and we are delighted to accept the terms and proceed as suggested. The opening of the exhibition is meticulously planned, and I think you will find it to your satisfaction. Special attention will be given to La Maledictio, which will be hanging on the back wall furthest from the door. The owner will remain anonymous. We are most pleased to be able to represent you in this manner. Yours most amicably, Henri Dubois.
It was the letter from Henri confirming that Vera Security had the contract for the exhibition. And it also revealed who was in charge at Vera. a guy called Medovsky. At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Medovsky for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Medovsky was the owner we'd been looking for. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on.
Can I keep that? Yes, I can keep that. I worked really, really hard on that. Ooh. Can I? Can I jimmy it open with a paperclip?
The paperclip was perfect for the job.
Thanks, Clippy.
There was definitely something in there. Now, what are you? Gotcha. Well, would you believe it?
It's a bottle!
Gun, and very likely the one that had been used to shoot Henri.
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart.
What a ridiculous
You
voice this
will
gun
rue
has.
the day
Oh.
You crossed my path, because now you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
I found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes. Moo, arrest this man and take him to the station. I shall squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart, until your pips squeak.
Not just that. Disappearing act. Oily fingerprints.
Thanks,
We're
Randy.
leaving
I
marks.
just wish I'd got some better shots of the killer.
Are you kidding? That stuff from the hip, very dramatic. You did good, Nico.
So, what's next?
Yo, it's Nico's apartment!
And you've got Sunday's front page.
I remember this
I'm
from
Monica
Broken
Ray.
Sword 3.
Keep me up to speed. Let me know before you write anything up, okay?
Of course. Oh, gotta go. Someone at the door.
Like, at the end of every chapter, George and Nico would go here and just discuss what had happened.
Are you Nicole Collard?
Yes, can I help you?
I need to sit down.
You'd better come in.
As Clark Kent, do they acknowledge that? Do they acknowledge that? Ronnie is Nico's gruff, humorless editor at La Liberté. He's an old-school bully. There's only one thing he hates more than a woman reporter, and that's a woman reporter with a camera. If Nico's ever going to get that front-page story, she'll have to pay around a boss. I can read. You make a good point, but at the same time, maybe it's just art. You know, yeah, she probably could look out the window. It's visible from all of France. But, you know, sometimes maybe she bought it. I'm just going to take this wine. Maybe she bought it at an art fair. She has to
Would you
support
like a
local
glass of
friends.
wine?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare.
Empirical, are you annoyed with my knowledge of France yet?
That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez. I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address. I came straight away. I needed to see you.
And why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction. It belongs to me.
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was.
That's pretty
Or
convenient.
rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner.
Here's my credentials and some gum.
I had no reason to show Marquez my press card. He already knew who I was.
Good.
So the stolen painting is yours. Tell me more.
La Maledicció belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
I just looked this up. I'm sorry. Catalonia is actually a place in Spain. No worries though, Wales. I would say enjoy appointment. Nobody enjoys appointments. Unless it's an appointment at an ice cream factory, I'd probably enjoy that a lot. Either way, please enjoy. But yeah, I looked it up. Catalonia is a real place. I thought it had become something. You know, like Constantinople? Or, I am drawing a blank. But you know what I mean, right?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Tiago Marquez, the rightful owner of La Maledicció. What else is there to tell?
You traveled all the way from Catalonia?
No, since the war, I've lived in France, in the southwest. And now I want the painting back.
That's kind of an interesting,
You've got
help
my attention.
icon.
But if I'm to
I
help
get it.
you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family.
This guy's voice is fantastic. Like
See the painting above the fireplace?
Yes, it's La Maledicció.
That voice is
This
hewn
photograph
out of
certainly
wood.
appeared to link the old man to the painting.
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
All right. Here they are. Here's the thief making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters,
You will find him, and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur.
You must, mademoiselle.
That is just poor civil disobedience, is what that is. You cover your tattoos, and you cover your face. And you turn off your phone, and you leave it at home.
This shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Maledicció in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Maledicció, my painting.
It does look like the one in your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
I do appreciate that it's not the best framed, because why would it have been? It was just
This one was
a
rejected.
robbery.
George got in the way. Typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
I don't think he does. He would have told me. In front of Georges is Henri, the gallery owner. So you are certain that this is the same painting?
Of course, I do not make mistakes.
That tattoo is really quite distinctive.
Yes, but that is all there is to go on.
who is...
Okay.
Marquez's story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records. And while I didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose.
So this is kind of an interesting thing because we
What? Nowhere.
vaguely
Here,
know of the owner.
I didn't want him to stay in my apartment. There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
I'm sorry, what?
That would be good. Thank you.
Great, let's go.
When I was away last, right, I had to have some workmen come in
Adam said that
and
he would use his back key
fix
under
up the
mat.
roof and the ceiling a little bit. I didn't want them in my flat. Of course they had to, right? It's ceiling and roof work. You gotta have workmen in the place. But I was really uncomfortable with that.
He was pretty good at popping locks with plastic cards, but the crack between the door frame and the lock was just too narrow. The door was locked, but my neighbor always left a key under the mat. My neighbor had left a
Do
key
people
for me
do
under
that?
the doormat. Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week. The
I know
key
that
wasn't there.
we sell like key
The gap
rocks
was wide,
at work.
but not wide enough for my fingers.
Which is like a decorative rock with this hollow out in the inside, and open it up, take the keys out, you know? But I'm pretty sure people don't do that.
Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key.
And so you see, monsieur, very resourceful. I am able to open the door with the gum.
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery.
Also a big fan of non-standard passage of time
Len
cards.
was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed.
Which makes me think of SpongeBob, which makes me think of one eternity later. So, hey, cool. Let's keep going with bad
Hello,
accents.
Monsieur Len.
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
Henri's death. It must be so very hard for you.
Yes, I shall miss him deeply. We had such a very special relationship. The loss is so hard to endure, even for a man of such inner strength as myself.
What do you know about the owner of La Malediccio?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
Can I see the manifest?
You mentioned a manifest. How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office. That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable. More intimate. I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
This guy's really scummy, and he has a good voice as well. Everybody in this game has a good voice.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
A cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
Game, you've really got to stop hanging the audio like that, because it makes me just clinch a little bit every time. Like, oh, please don't break. How many games have I broken on stream, and how many times? Enough that I have a counter for it.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy. As Lane sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder. Whatever it was, the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you. You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur Lane.
Oh. Do call me Hector.
Good voice, but also kind of scummy. Hi. What?
Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him. Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
So you really don't know who owns this up?
I'm sorry, my dear, I really don't.
I see Henri had a statue of himself.
Yes, for a man of high aspiration, he had alarmingly low taste. Nevertheless, I shall miss him. We were like family.
What will happen to this place now?
Henri's widow will decide, poor soul. She may find it in her heart to keep me around.
Oh, I'm sure she will.
Oh, that's why he was romancing her. So that he still has a job.
Is there anything you can tell me about the painting?
It was an absolute treat to come across it. A true undiscovered gem.
There's no denying it is a fantastic painting. What can you tell me about the religious significance?
Of course, there is a deep religious symbolism locked within the painting, too. Central to this must be the pantheon of saints.
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
Is that how it is pronounced that first time? That to me is... That's the champagne joke. Do we do cheers with champagne?
To new friends.
To love.
Apparently, yes.
Dieu, that is so cold!
Oops, silly me. I am so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medovsky. The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for my story. Monsieur Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
So that's also an interesting
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
gap in the storyline, because you and I know that,
And I found out who claims to own.
come
La
on, Grim, we didn't even set up these nuts this time. My goodness. What are you talking about?
Medovsky, my God.
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block. Fresh into London from Russia with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head.
Tamsin and I saw it, and we knew what we had to do.
I can't afford for you to get hurt.
Relax, Sonny. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Hope you enjoy.
See you tomorrow.
So yeah, like, you and I, the viewers, we
Mother
know
didn't
that George
trust
is
me
in
this
trouble.
story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else.
Nico does not.
Move fast.
So when she talks about, like, oh yeah, I have to get
Come in.
my story.
Hi, George.
Oh, he's
Glad
fine.
to see you.
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all. How are you getting on?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw me into a cell. He couldn't make it stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a story for you?
I'm very, very glad you like what is in your bag. There's some stuff in there that we,
Annette,
like mystery
the manager
bits,
at Vera
so I'm
Security,
kind of curious to see
lied
what
about
that
the
is.
owner of the
But
company.
yeah,
When I pieced together that shredded letter,
please enjoy.
I got a name. Medovsky.
Medovsky. That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What? He owns the painting and Vera Security? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me? We have to be sure.
What the?
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
George, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
This is just for a bit of
Senor
context.
Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family
Rixus and
during
I
the
picked
Spanish
up some
Civil War.
goodies for Grim
Really?
when I
You have any
visited,
proof?
and we mailed them over to her.
Senor
And
Marquez,
she's like,
could you show him
this
the
is the
photograph?
reaction. She likes things in the everyone likes getting stuff in the post, you know? And then here it is. And one of the things we sent was a Christmas decoration that just says "These nuts." Because if anybody in this chat is gonna get me with one of those jokes, it's gonna be Grim. I feel like she just comes preloaded with quite a few of them, and just like you get me with them every time.
Who's this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
Oh, absolutely. Share it with everyone.
How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up, George.
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died. This medallion has been in our family for hundreds of years.
There's that imagery again. Alright, what else we got? Can I look at you? Oh, I can.
A pair of statues stood on plinths on the mantelpiece. It's definitely the same medallion. A snake eating its own tail. That's also on the painting.
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of my people, my family, my faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Maledicción is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work. A thing of evil.
Ha! He would say that. Do not believe all you hear from the church.
Also,
Whatever
yeah,
you
Grim,
think,
for sure,
the
please let us
painting
know
is
what you
mine.
think of the stuff in the bag, because...
If Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky
Oh, the
had
things
no
we
legal
picked
claim
out.
to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance. So if the painting belongs to you,
Oh,
how
George.
did Medovsky get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that, it was lost, until now.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him?
Grim, absolutely, yes. Please do that. So, of the stuff that is in there, I have had 2 or 3. But a lot of that is going on what I know of the country and the culture. So there's some milk tart stuff in there. Milk tart is like one of these South African puddings. There's some malva pudding stuff in there. I have learned to make this. I learned to make it to impress Rickstress. That's also like a South African thing. But yeah, no. Please let us know how it is, how it goes. Let us know what the mystery item is, because we were trying to figure it out. From the scent alone, I don't think it worked.
Nico's camera was pretty old. I wished she could afford a new one. Nico had finally upgraded her computer.
Are we just gonna be catty bitches now?
Nico's trash can was full of paper. No surprise there.
Yes, we are. Nico's bed was so gauche.
It looked like Nico kept her most secret possessions close to her chest.
Good joke. Good job, George.
Senor Marquez.
Yes, George?
So, La Malediccio belongs to your family?
It did. Once it was stolen, I did not believe I would ever see it again.
You must have been excited to see the painting again.
It was a miracle.
You mentioned the Gnostics. What can you tell me about them?
It is not important. A religious sect, that is all. My family were Gnostic. They were a peaceful, good people.
Ew, I like that, Rickstress. That's the recurring joke from when we did Link's Awakening. And what a magnificent chest, I said.
The letter mentioned a guy called Medovsky as the owner of Vera Security. Here's the proof that Henri was involved in the robbery.
There we go.
Interesting, but it doesn't help us find the killer.
Art and Slack, a funny story. I once watched a Let's Play of Dark Souls 2, and they got to Magnificent Chest, and thought it'd be really, really funny to just open fire, not knowing that, like, that's a thing you can do. And the game's like, oh, heresy, is it? And then, oh no. Hey, boss. How you doing?
Hello, Mr. Rickenbacker?
What now, Stobart?
I've got some interesting news to tell you.
Like, the streamer just thought it'd be funny to do.
I found a shredded letter that seems to implicate Henri and some guy named Medovsky.
Yeah, like, it's the shopkeeper. Can I
met a
shoot
guy
the
called
shopkeeper?
Marquez, who claims
Can I
to be the original owner of the painting.
shoot Magnificent Chest? Yes. Don't do
This
that.
guy has a photo of it from his childhood. He's also got a story about how it was stolen from him during the Spanish Civil War.
If that's the case, then the insurance would be invalidated.
That's what I thought.
So dig a little deeper into that story.
It would have been stupid to phone Nico while she was sitting opposite me.
The devs thought of that.
Vera Security had disconnected their phone. There was no point in calling. The completion note from Vera Security. Lane's nail clippers. The initials HL were engraved on them. Hey, Nico?
I think I know what I need to do. Yeah. There we go,
So
thief.
let's go over what we know about the thief.
Okay, well, he had a distinctive tattoo on one arm.
Because he had a
And
corporate
his
logo.
helmet
Yeah.
had Waterloo Motors
Corporate
across
logo on his head.
Not a lot to go on.
So we can find the number, the Waterloo Motors, and
What do
that's where
know
we go
about this
next.
Medovsky character?
That's what I'm
Ronnie
thinking.
said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be the boss of Vera Security, who were supposed to protect it. Now that kind of figures. The best way to steal something is to get hired to look after it. But why steal a painting you already own?
We need to talk to this guy.
To do that, we need to find him.
What? Well, immediately George is like, I'm the insurance guy. This is going to cost me a lot of money going to the guy who had the painting stolen.
You said the thief had a tattoo.
He just gets his money.
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters written around it.
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
Have you tried the internet?
I've been kind of busy.
Okay, let's have a look. Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebabs, Waterloo Sunset. Ah, here we go. Waterloo Motors. It's a garage in London.
God,
I'll
dang
send
it.
the number to your phone.
Thanks, Nico. Just give me a second to find where my controller went. There it is. I dropped it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Waterloo Motors.
Hi,
How can I help you?
my name is George Stobart. I'm investigating a murder that was committed here in Paris.
What's that got to do with us?
The guy we're looking for was wearing a helmet with Waterloo Motors on it.
Oh, yeah. It's a very popular helmet.
I don't suppose you know who might have bought one?
Well, not unless you've got any more information, mate.
Grim, tiny child got a little Mitchum's deodorant bottle in it, and tiny child's mum looked at it and went, "It looks a lot like," and I was ready to dive in and tell her to shut up. I don't know if Rixtrus was, because it looks kind of like one of those. Not green, though. It's not supposed to be green. But... oh...
The killer had a tattoo on his arm. It said, Headhunters.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he bought one of our helmets just the other day.
Terrific. Do you know his name?
Nah. Brings his boss's Merc here to have it serviced. Word to the wise, though. I hear he don't mess about. The car's registered on Dutchy Street, if there's any help. I mean, that's all I know, mate, sorry.
No, that's more than enough. You've been a great help. Thanks for your time. Bingo.
Good work. That has to be the guy. And now we've got his address.
How about a trip to London?
I thought you'd never ask. Senor Marquez, will you be okay here?
The bed is uncomfortable, but it will do. Come back quickly with the painting, eh?
So sleep on the floor, friendo. It's fine. Yep, that's what London looks like.
London
black.
County. Gotta love them.
This is the place. Here on the right. To afford a place like this in London, you've got to be good at something.
I have my bedroom window facing the Houses of Parliament, so that I can just stand there and go boo every day.
Yeah, we're two insurance investigators, see? We finagle our way inside, Baramadovsky up, and then get the dirt on him, right?
Finagle?
Yeah, finagle. You remember how to finagle, don't you, Nico?
George, how could I ever forget?
Good, because I suspect we're gonna need Major League fanoodling to get in this one.
You got it.
I am unaware of the word fanoodling. What I am going to do, though, is not that button, it's that one. Save menu. Save my game. How are we doing with that, by the way? Because what I suspect the game is doing... I think that's 22%... Because, like, if you look at this, we auto-saved after 10 minutes of Nico's apartment. I think it's 22% of, like, dialogue and interactions. Like, we've looked at... Obviously, you're going to get some of it organically by playing the game. But... bonus content. Oh, hell yeah! We get to look at the devs doing stuff? How long is this? We're just gonna watch this a little bit, okay?
So Tony, this is really exciting tech. Tell me about what's happening with these shadows and the room lighting.
Yep, this is some new stuff, Charles, that we've been working on this week. We have little shadows coming off his feet, and they're proper, like, real-time dynamic shadows. So you can see if I walk over here,
honestly, that's kind of impressive.
This way, and over here they're pointing that way. We're quite pleased with those.
That guy's absolutely a programmer. Look how tired this guy is. Rick just thought it was the fruity smell. I thought it was like the purpley one.
Yep, that's the new effect as well. You just see on the edge of him this little light. This also coming from the same source outside the window. And we've done that really to make him look more solid and more 2D, because he is of course 2D sprite rather than the 3D kind of plastic character. So you know this kind of heightens that. So,
honestly, I would not have thought that this was 2D.
Is that this very much comes from the response
so like
that we got from our
very
fans,
well done.
Who saw the video, felt that it felt a little bit too 3D looking. So we mocked this all up, and now I mean it's fantastic. It's taken a couple of weeks, and we're able to show that what we promised to deliver.
They've also changed the door.
Is now
like it just says private. It wasn't a big fancy door with a big lock on it.
Improve the tech further, ultimately to make the game feel as 2D as possible, but also to make it feel contemporary and to make the characters work in HD. I think in many ways, people look back at the original 2D. Of course, the 644, 480. These are massively bigger, so we really do need a very different approach, and we need a different look as well.
They're also 30 frames per second as opposed to 12 as it was, so there's an awful lot more.
Can we just synergize it?
As you say,
Synergize it, programmers!
Go into the shadows and see how that works.
Yep, if we bring him over here, the shadow basically disappears when he's actually stood
Oh, that's cool. I love scratch graphics like that.
It does, yeah.
Fantastic! How exciting! Isn't that looking great? I'm really pleased with that.
It's all done properly, you know. It's all completely variable, so
Cool.
whatever we want, we can set up.
Fantastic.
And it's subtle, though. You know, it's not in your face.
Do you know what? I really, really appreciate stuff like this, where, yeah, look, you get to see the devs making the game. I believe, if this is anything to go on, I'm about a third of the way through. Let's see what this one looks like. And then, that will be us for today, and I can go and be like, hey, Grim, what else is in the bag? Also, Grim, madam, you are not to eat all of that stuff in one go, okay?
Is basically the outside location.
We can't get more of it until at least February.
For the outside, you've got the gallery, the cafe, and basically Montmartre, just the streets of Paris getting the opposite view.
Cool. That gives us exactly what we need for these new bits of gameplay in this area, because we've got a nice puzzle going on outside of the gallery. We've got the cafe, which gives a great space for...
Oh, that's a cute little thing!
Discussions, they can sit down and have a coffee,
she's got the raccoon from Pocahontas, which I believe was also called Nico.
Cafe. He's looking really nice. He's going to have some great lines. And obviously, my personal favourite, we've got the old WC.
And there's Totoro.
Which is going to be great, because that's going to be a real critical point to one of the big puzzles in this area. So all in all, this gives us a great location to sort of, you know, take things forward a little bit with some new puzzles, some new characters.
Cool.
And it's going to look beautiful. Yeah, I'm cool. So where are you going to take it next, Tori?
Right, well, if you're happy with it, the layout as it is, then what I'll start doing is cleaning it up. I'm really going to focus on doing everything on lots of different layers so we can get this parallaxing in there.
Yeah.
So it'll be lovely when, you know, the camera scrolls along, that you'll have everything moving at a slightly different speed and get that real sense of depth. And obviously with Montmartre in the distance, I think it will really, you know, give it a
I
lovely
do appreciate the
atmosphere.
parallaxing that this game is doing. I like parallax scrolling anyway, but like... Yeah, just getting to see it in action in this, it looks really, really good. Well, there you go. That is going to be my first stream of Broken Sword 5. And also a bunch of extra content. Thank you very much for including this, the devs. I really like when devs include things like this. Let's go over here. Do I have anybody streaming today? Let's find out. Twitch has 2 T's in it, but only one at the start. Let's go say hello to Gothic Wally, because we didn't say hello to her for a while, and I think that Grim might get along. Also, rated 3M. Grim, I'd like her. She's very shouty and goblins. I'm gonna do a CPC stream tomorrow. Do you want to come and see some old tat from, like, 1984? Heck yeah, you do. Come back for that. And until next time, goodbye.